In a digital world, there are figures whose decisions shape the reality of billions of people. Their names become symbols of eras, their actions, legends. Some see them as heroes, others as dangerous manipulators. Today we're going to talk about a man whose name is whispered in a cyberpunk future, whose wealth isn't measured in money, but in influence over entire generations. Pavel Durov, the founder of Telegram, a digital nomad, a man without citizenship, yet with billions of followers. The one who challenged governments, corporations, and the very notion of digital freedom. Welcome to the Fact or Story channel. Sit back and get comfortable. Our next stop is the truth about Pavel Durov. In 2006, a modest student at St. Petersburg University created a social network that soon became the largest digital space in the Russian-speaking internet, VKontakte. The young Durov quickly gained a reputation as a rebel. He openly criticized the authorities and staged extravagant protests, like throwing banknotes into a river. But his true passion lay deeper in his desire to control the digital flow of information. But his ambitions clashed with the interests of the state. When the government demanded access to users' personal data, Durov responded with a firm refusal. In 2014, the situation reached a critical point. Shareholders forced Durov to sell his stake in the company. He lost control over his own creation. It seemed like his career was over. But this defeat turned out to be the beginning of a new era. Durov went into exile, declaring himself a digital nomad, without citizenship, without a home, but with $1 billion fortune. It was during this period that Telegram was born, a project that promised absolute confidentiality and protection from any interference. Telegram became a phenomenon. End-to-end encryption, cloud storage, unlimited file sizes. More than 1 billion people have downloaded the app. But soon questions arose. Does Telegram really protect freedom of speech? Or has it become a tool for extremists and criminals? Activists fighting dictatorships used the messenger, but so did contractors. Critics called Durov responsible for the spread of evil. Durov's standoff with European regulators reached its peak in the summer of 2024. The European Commission accused Telegram of insufficient cooperation with law enforcement agencies. On August 24, 2024, Durov was arrested at Le Bourget Airport on charges of complicity in illegal financial transactions. French prosecutors claim that Telegram's refusal to hand over user data in response to legitimate requests effectively made Durov an accomplice to crimes. Durov found himself in a tricky legal trap. As a French citizen, he was not subject to extradition, but he was under constant judicial supervision. The court ordered him to report to the police regularly and set a huge bail of 5 million euros. Durov found himself essentially a prisoner in his second homeland. Durov himself calls this persecution a political order. He accused the European Union of trying to destroy an independent tech platform. In the fall of 2024, sensational information emerged. It turned out that Telegram had long been cooperating with law enforcement agencies. Since 2018, the company has been handing over IP addresses and phone numbers of criminals in response to official requests. Law enforcement agencies in 29 countries receive the data. So, was Durov talking about protecting confidentiality, but in reality, making compromises with the authorities? Or is this the only way to survive in the harsh world of tech giants? Despite judicial pressure, Durov continues to develop his projects. He invests in cryptocurrencies and metaverse technologies and dreams of space colonization. Recently, He announced plans to build a city of the future in the United Arab Emirates, a space free from government regulations. But will Durov be able to realize his utopian plans while constantly under the threat of criminal prosecution? Who is Pavel Durov? A digital Robin Hood protecting the rights of ordinary people? Or a cunning manipulator playing both sides? Perhaps the truth lies somewhere in the middle. One thing is clear. Durov has changed our ideas about privacy, freedom of speech, and the boundaries of digital sovereignty. In the meantime, tell us in the comments, do you see Pavel Durov as a defender of digital freedom or a dangerous manipulator? If you like this episode, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. In the next episode, we'll look at another interesting story.